Also, guys, this is gonna be like a WP tournament, kind of. It's gonna be the first tournament to actually try getting kills. Also, I'm not warmed up, so that's fun. I was gonna say I'm gonna go Holly, but looks like I'm going lazy. Nah, I'm probably gonna go Stark. Actually, there's not Stark stuff in competitive, I'm pretty sure. It's still a good opportunity at guns, but I still feel legendary pump. Most likely for legendary pump, okay? Like, you got like 100% chance almost. 99.999. Like, even without the vault, if you walk out of there without like a purple pump, that's sad. Worst luck in the world, kid. I have like perfect drop for like the best house. That doesn't have a chest. Let's go. Let's get a look at him, boys. Like, I got an AR. So. I swear I can't play with the charge. I can't. Like, I'm seriously... I hit him once for 38 at max charge. That's not fair. Of course he has godlike mats. Like, you know... I do everything I can. I have nothing. And my gun won't reload for life of me, you know? Like... Love this game. I would have a better chance with the card. If I would have had a pump, I would have killed him. Because I would have hit that first shot. You know, having a charge is automatic death. That's called death by association. Like... I didn't even open it. I'm trying to eat myself some, like, food. Do one match. I'm gonna go WK. I'm at the point where it's still kids my group. So like 8 kills this game would still be worth it. If I can get a good bus, it's pretty close. I feel resentment from every direction of evil, but I'm aware of my blessings. I feel resentment from Jerry, my blessings. I'm trying to open YouTube and play Fortnite at the same time. It's just not working. It's after this on crime. I feel resentment from every direction. No! He 2 HP! I swear! I swear! I think these kids 2 HP! I can't play. My aim is just that bad. I hit him twice. I'm too mad. Good now. Oh, we're gonna watch YouTube for like a half an hour. Okay, well, I'm gonna play this in. Because, you know, I'm gonna play it in. I'm gonna play it in. I'm gonna hop into my third match. Yeah, you can waste 2 matches. You can probably waste 3. But, like, then you need a full-on W key. Hopping my third match with 1 point, like, an hour in. Like, that's like, that has to be 3 points, right? Right! Right! Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm a little angry. You know? Just a little bit.
This is a video I've been planning for a couple months. It is essentially the culmination of everything we talk about on this channel. We finally get to see all of it put to action in one moment. But we have a 6-hour drive to Vegas first. I should probably tell you why we're driving down to Vegas. 1, because flying there would be a stupid idea. But 2, I've got a friend down there named Snipedown, and in my opinion, Snipedown is one of the best controller FPS streamers on the entire site of Twitch. However, he and I both agree that his stream could use a little bit of a makeover. Well, as it turns out, Blue Microphones has been wanting to do an ultimate stream makeover video for a while now, and seeing that, well, I use Blue Microphones on my own stream, it seemed to be a pretty good match. So Blue Microphones did the thing and picked up a ton of the gear that I recommended to them, and we are going to go down and officially give Snipedown the makeover he deserves. Sorry, the makeover his stream deserves. I'm not doing that for him.
Yo, brother, what's
going
up,
on, man?
It's been a while.
How have you been?
Dude, I'm good. Excited to see you, man.
Yeah, you want to show me the screen setup?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you for letting me sit in your exercise
I
box.
just want to make sure you're getting the proper,
Feel like an honored guest.
support,
Yeah.
physical therapy while you're here.
I don't know if my viewers know who you are, so why don't you tell them?
Yeah, my name is Eric Rona. I go by Snipedown in the gaming world. I've been a professional Halo player for 10 years, and I currently play Apex Legends professionally for the past year and a half.
How many viewers would you say you average on Twitch?
I'd say I average around 1 to 2,000, depending on the situation, tournaments, who I'm playing with, etc.
So let's talk about what we're going to do to your setup. How much do you know about audio and video, cameras, microphones, lighting?
I don't.
Give yourself a score on a scale of 1 to 10.
I give myself a 3 or a 4 only because my wife knows stuff and she has given me that information to use myself.
So what polar pattern is that microphone set to? It's like one of the 2 knobs on a USB mic.
There's 4 knobs.
You're giving it 2. You're getting a 2. Don't give yourself a 3 or a 4. We're going to be making a handful of upgrades to your audio. We're going to be using the Blue Microphones Blackout Spark SL, and that's going to be going into a Go XLR. You ever used an XLR setup?
No.
That's kind of the advantage of an XLR setup is the control. Like, USB microphones are actually pretty great. Again, I talked about this in the last video. You can get them to sound almost as good as an XLR setup. The phrase, "it's just a game," is such a weak mindset. You are okay with what happened, losing, perfection of a craft. When you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always something to learn and always room for improvement. Never settle. But they lack the control that you can get with an audio interface where you have 4 different faders, one for your game, one for your teammates, one for your microphone. So you'll be able to kind of mess with whatever you want while you're gaming. Pretty dope.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, next thing. What camera are you using?
It's Logitech. It says 1080p. It's pretty good quality. And
Which one is it?
I don't know.
Back down to a 2. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know which one that is either. I don't think it's a C920. It looks like a different color than the C920.
I have a C920.
Yeah, so we're going to be upgrading that to a Sony a5100 with a Sigma 16mm lens on it. So you get that nice blurry background, the shallow depth of field, and it will look.
Focus on me.
It'll make you look really good.
Awesome.
Yeah, but the webcam you got going to the camera that we're going to is like a massive jump. So I've got a couple webcams also just to kind of show some intermediate jumps for people who aren't ready to invest like $800-900 in a camera. So what we'll do is we'll show the difference between this camera, the Logitech Brio, and then the camera that we plug in. So you can kind of see the steps of the different camera qualities.
Sounds good.
Cool. We're also going to throw a light on there because cameras don't matter if your source isn't lit at all. Cool, that's audio, that's video. The next thing we're doing is your stream room. Making kind of your dojo, make it sparkle a little bit more.
Nothing wrong with a little sparkle.
Yeah, so the one thing I'd like to do to the room is add a couple unique, like a lot of streamers have LED lights, right? Nanoleafs are everywhere. And it's not that I have a problem with nanoleafs, but like if you're gonna buy something to make your room stand out, you shouldn't buy something that every other streamer has, if that makes sense. So we got something a little more tasteful. You're a married man, you don't need to be all flashy. We got these nice little LED cubes that I think might look cool. We're gonna give it a shot. I also brought an LED floodlight if we wanna try adding a little color behind you. So we'll see how that turns out.
Anything that doesn't scream married man.
Oh, you don't want it to scream married man.
It could scream married man, but like I don't want, like right now I look like I'm entering my office from a 9-to-5 job, sitting down on my setup, but nothing really cool
So
besides like a couple little memories.
So we need some color in here, is what you're saying. We'll give it a little
sparkle.
Give it a little sparkle. Yeah, all right, we'll give it a little sparkle.
All right.
And then the last thing you're gonna need is an overlay adjustment. So you guys know Sam. Sam is probably the best designer on Twitch. we're gonna redo your camera border, and so I'm gonna need you to tell me kind of whose overlays you like that we want to kind of emulate a little bit. Do you have anyone in mind?
Nothing that just like is overly visually cluttered. Like I don't like much clutter. I just like simple things. You know, top donation, like just simple sub boxes. Give credit to the people who are there to support me. Have my camera that's nothing too flashy where it takes away from the gameplay. I think most people focus on that.
Yeah, Sam is the master of like advanced simplicity. Does that make sense? It's like super clean and simple, but like, how did he do that kind of thing? That's what he does. He's great.
Advanced simplicity, that is, I think, Apple's motto.
Poetry. So, Sam, do your thing.
Oh, it's the jump pad bug? Oh, dude. Yeah, like where I'm like lagging harder.
Yeah. He's not part of the EW clan.
The EW clan?
I've been a part of it from birth, dude. I don't know what.
Last thing that I think this setup could use is an RTX 3080. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get one of those.
Yeah, I absolutely. Except they sold out instantaneously. I was online ready for it. It sold out within like a minute.
Yeah, no, you should find one. I was saying that hoping you'd think I was gonna give you one.
You had me really. I was like,
yeah, I'm not giving you one of those.
no.
I don't have one. That's not true. I have one, but I don't have one for you. Yeah.
That's, oh, fuck.
One of our favorite pastimes here at Linus Tech Tips is buying weird technology off AliExpress, waiting the requisite 4 to 12 weeks for it to arrive, and opening it up for all of you because, I mean, let's be honest, it's an adventure every time. Which raises the question, Linus, how is it even possible that you guys haven't thought to build an entire computer with nothing but parts off AliExpress? Well, we did, and we're doing it.
You guys are segue. I'm gonna eat a snack.
And why is it brought to you by Glasswire?
There we go.
With Glasswire, you can keep track of the weird stuff that's connecting to your PC even when you're not using it, and you can see if a strange device joins your Wi-Fi and block it instantly. Get 25% off today using code Linus at the link in the video description. The ground rules for our little experiment today were pretty simple. Build a pretty powerful gaming rig without spending so much money that you could have bought it somewhere other than AliExpress. We went for the best bang for the buck components that we could find, and in cases where there was a tie, we went with the more AliExpress option. We don't actually have all of the parts that we ordered back on June the 3rd because, as I alluded to before, shipping time was anywhere from around a week to 4 months to, after 5 months, just canceling our order out of nowhere. But you don't wait to build your PC because your fans didn't arrive, so we just grabbed a handful of fans we had kicking around that looked kind of AliExpressy, and we're going to get this going. We actually have to build our own case, which, of course, means that we get some very AliExpress instructions. Oh, they must have printed this with their definitely legit version of Autodesk.
Education late version.
This is a virtual water cooling computer case. Good cooling function, has a good DIY transform space. Fantastic.
So it offers for $5 the option to customize it,
Yeah,
but
but
they didn't customize it
Oh.
and just gave us our money back. But
Oh.
Sarah had already created the design, and we own a laser cutter, so
nerd. They included gloves. That's actually very important for an acrylic case because otherwise it is going to look disgusting by the time you're done. I think there's about a 95% chance that I'm going to finish building the whole rest of the computer before you do that. Not because you suck, because that looks terrible. Over here, I'm going to begin with the motherboard. This is the Battle Axe B450M HD from Colorful. This puppy was $87.54 with shipping, which is not actually a great deal since MATX B450 boards can be had for like $80 on Newegg, but it was the best we could do for a motherboard from AliExpress. We're actually off to a pretty good start in terms of fit and finish. Fits.
nice.
It doesn't come out or anything.
So far, I have peeled off one of these. I think the longest part of this whole thing is going to be just removing the stupid protective tape.
Our CPU is a really funny one. Now, obviously, this is a B450 board, so we're going to be putting a regular old AMD CPU in it. That doesn't sound particularly AliExpress. Until you consider that this Ryzen 7 2700 is $10 cheaper than, according to PC Part Picker, that has ever been sold for. The seller offers a lifetime warranty, and from the listing, it seems like it might be refurbished or not. We don't know. You know what? No, this looks brand new.
Huh.
Like, it doesn't come with a cooler. That's probably that $10 price delta.
Oh.
Now, RAM, I'm expecting to be able to find some very, very Chinese RAM. This comes with a little tiny broom. Curiously, the broom is probably the most Chinese thing about this memory because it's clearly using Micron chips, which to my knowledge are not manufactured in China, so only the module assembly is probably done there. Superior quality, lifetime warranty, factory wholesale, professional service. What is 163.com?
The fact that you can go on there and to look at news, and they also have like their email service.
So this is just like a free email. Oh yeah, I'm sure that lifetime warranty is going to work out great for you. CAN bash. Wow, it's actually rated at 3200 megahertz CL16. That's not bad. But then 16 gigs of RAM for about $60 and change is about par for the course off sites like Newegg. So the lesson here is don't buy RAM off AliExpress. Not because this isn't going to work. It'll probably work. Micron chips. But just because why?
So far, the instructions are actually not too bad. So I feel like this is going to go relatively smoothly. The biggest thing is if you're not experienced putting stuff like this together, it would be really easy to like over-tighten one of these screws and just blow up all the acrylic. So just be careful of that and it should be fine.
Is this just completely not the same thing you ordered at all?
I'm so confused.
Did you order 2 coolers?
I'm going to go see if we have the actual cooler.
Okay, bye-bye. Hey, we got the snowman! This puppy will run you just under $40 with shipping, and that's if you select the with deer option. But I'm not actually sure... Oh, it's with a picture of a deer. Sure. That's better. This is weird. So each of these fans actually has 5 conductors, and then 2 of them are just terminated with heat shrink and just hanging off over here, and the other 4 are hardwired into a single 4-pin power connector. So you don't need a Y adapter or anything like that to mount it, which is pretty cool, but I wonder what that wire was for. This says right on the package, AMD and Intel, but this is clearly an AMD only mount right here, and I don't see any other accessories. It's a good thing we went AMD for our system. How little would you have to pay yourself to justify assembling your own case versus just paying the little bit extra and getting one that's already built?
I don't know, like for something like this, I'd prefer to build it myself because then I know that like it's all built correctly. I'd say it mostly just depends on if like you think this looks cool for some reason. What is a bit interesting is that all of these, they kind of slide into like the 80-20 rails that we have here, and then they like have little notches that hold it together, except for the bottom one, which instead of sliding in, just lays on the bottom.
Oh, I understand why. It's so that there's additional intake room on the bottom. It's a foot.
Oh yeah, I see.
That's not a great approach, but
They also could have just had this come down further.
they definitely could have. The last piece we can assemble before Alex is done with the case is the SSD. At $60, this can be anywhere from a great deal all the way to a total ripoff, and we have no way of knowing because the website for Golden Fur's 512 gig NVMe SSD says, the PCB color, flash chip's type, flash chip number may depend on each batch. One thing I really do want to know is if this is a DRAM-less design, so that's why I'm peeling the sticker off here. And it is. So it's not great. Man, I think I lost the bet. I lost the game. I'm gonna do it toolless style.
Where does this go in?
Hey, so I won then. Nice. Man, I love working here. Not from the work. The work is what I love, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and put this iron field in. Does it only stick in from the one side? It definitely doesn't grab as well as it did on the other side, but it's in. Yay! Fortunately, we've got that other cooler, the Alsci that we thought was for this build, but actually we don't know what it's for. We can use this. Yay! That worked out. Also RGB. Okay. No, I'm good, Alex. No zip ties required. It's beautiful. Hey, there it is. This motherboard has 2 fan headers, including the CPU header, but it does have an RGB header.
Oh, sick.
This lack of fan headers has unexpected consequences, so I had to string together 1 Molex to 4-pin and then 2 Y-splitters in order to get the 4 fan connectors that I need to plug in all the rest of my fans here. The best part is that we're not really saving any money. The only thing I know for sure is that the power supply is either going to make this less stable or more stable. Now, we're not sure yet if this is 800 watts or 1,000 watts. We do know that it is non-modular, and we are expecting it to have all of the cables and connectors we need, and, wow, be incredibly classy. This, don't hate the game, hate the game player. You ready for the weight comparison? 1,200 grams. All right. 1,900 grams. Also, the cables are supported by the table.
Also, that's an 850.
Also, it's an 850 watt power supply. Dare me to plug this into an RTX 3090?
No!
Theoretically, it'll run it.
Actually, it won't.
So much for my theory about it helping with the structural rigidity at all. This, I'm expecting to actually be fine. Once again, Colorful is the only real, like, decent brand over in China that I can think of that we don't also have access to either in Europe or North America. So this was the most AliExpress thing we could find. As for why we went 2000 series instead of 3000 series, well, like I said, we waited a long time for these parts, and the 2000 series was relevant when we ordered this. In fairness, I don't think I can get the card out without tearing apart the case, but truthfully, that's not saying much. After some scrubbing, it looks like the laser did go through. I don't know, there, how's that? Can you see it? Can you see the shirt? I'll take the shirt off, huh? Got him. Okay. Alex, you done goofed. It's keyed. It only goes on one way. The last thing I want to see before we try out the whole AliExpress gaming experience, yeah, there's peripherals too, guys, is if adding this other side panel helps the rigidity a little bit. Theoretically, it should. This is now a box instead of whatever we had before. It's better. It's a lot better. You know, it's like, hey, you know, it's not even coming apart at all. Ah, that's a case, right? Yeah. Remember my theory about the air intake under the power supply there, huh? All we got is this little sliver right here. The rest of it, the acrylic goes all the way down to the table. Oh, these are liar RGB fans, like you were talking about. Gigabyte mouse pad. Ooh. Oh my god. Look at this graphic. What even is this? Did you know this had like a giant like undead dragon thing on it? Thick and smooth, waterproof and comfortable. I think that about describes it. I've got a keyboard with G-Shan blue cookie switches. But when you press it, it does definitely have the ka-ka-ka-ka sound.
Yes.
That's not a bad onomatopoeia for it. You know, this is far from the worst, like, cheap AliExpress gaming mouse that I've encountered. A PMW 3360 sensor,
Yeah.
compatible with all kinds of motherboards, Windows XP 7, 8, 10 operating system. Dang, this is $27? It actually feels like pretty good. Rubber grip, like, huh. This is a little less confidence inspiring. But hey, at least it's got a braided cable. This is the most hardcore braided cable that I have ever encountered. AliExpress gaming time. Are we ready, boys and girls? Gonna be a little reach around here. Oop, is that plugged into the wall?
Did you hit the power button?
Oh, hey, there we go. Oh no, I don't think it plugs in all the way, Alex. Because of a clearance issue with the acrylic. It's like almost, it almost goes in. Oh wait, I think the mic is, wait, what just happened? Computer reset. We are rebooting, sir. Okay, we got it. We're just not gonna have audio. Alright, well, one thing down already.
Oh, is it just giving audio to the monitor?
No, I checked. Yeah, it is supposed to be RGB. It's gonna, oh, hey, there it is. Oh wow, that's not very bright. I mean, in the dark we'd be able to see it. You'll have to come get a close-up of that. I doubt you'll be able to see it otherwise. Wait, did this just reboot again? What the crap? I don't think it was from plugging in the front panel audio. I just rebooted again. I'm back on the sign-in screen.
Do you think it's the power supply?
I think there's a very solid chance it's the power supply, yes. That makes sense. As soon as we'd start to pull from the GPU, this thing probably just can't keep up. I mean, do we have hardware input? And that, my friends, is why you don't buy your power supply on AliExpress.com. In fact, there's really no good reason to buy any of this stuff on AliExpress, is there? I mean, if you absolutely had to have this case, I guess it is unlike other cases on the market, and so that would be the place to get it. But everything else here is available for the same price and or less on reputable sites like Newegg, Amazon, or Micro Center, and you don't run the risk of waiting, 4 months or even never for your product to arrive. So there you have it. AliExpress. It's a thing, and that's about the strongest endorsement that I can give to it. Unlike our sponsor, FreshBooks is the all-in-one business invoicing and accounting solution that is built for owners. It's designed to be simple and intuitive so you can spend less time on paperwork and more time running your business. With FreshBooks, you can automate tasks like invoicing, organizing expenses, tracking your time, and following up with clients. And you can accept credit card and ACH payments right on the invoices to get paid up to 2 times faster. The best part is that everything's stored in the cloud, so you can switch from the PC to your mobile device with ease and pick up exactly where you left off. Pricing starts at just $15 a month with their $25 a month package handling up to 50 billable clients. So don't wait. Get 50% off your first 3 months of FreshBooks when you sign up for our paid plan at freshbooks.com/techtips. It's amazing the kind of stuff you have to clarify. You can only get 50% off on a paid plan. If you guys enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy our allwish.com PC, which last time I checked is actually our top viewed video of all time. So,
Wow.
What was our agenda for doing an all AliExpress PC? Gee, I wonder. I've been accused of making videos for views before,
Wow.
I'll let you in on a secret. You don't make videos to not get watched.
Full Taobao PC?
That's a full Taobao PC. Bring this hand up to cover myself, and I whack the bottom of the table.
Oh, it's so
It's
weird.
really hard. No, it's okay. Ow! Like I dented my hand. Alright.
Whether or not you're going to be 30 series ready is going to depend also in
Might be tomorrow, it might be Wednesday, could be Thursday, I doubt it. It's a long day. be Wednesday. Likely. Still no shield. Get a rift up. Alright, give me at least the big one. That somebody? He has no shield.
How is that possible? I landed before him.
Oh my.
It doesn't have good.
I'm so dead. Like, oh my god. Of course, I get pushed when I have no heals, man. Like, I have no heals. All I had was bandages, man. My charge kept doing 40 damage each shot, like, hit or miss with the charge, I tell you. I got that one kill. Yeah, like I had no heals.
Again, me and nades. It's just a filthy combo, me and nades. Like,
Is that a scary game? Ghost, is that a scary game?
at least. I don't know how he hit me there. Like I purposely, I went for the Mongrel Classic. I'm proud of myself. How he hit me? Just a question.
I won the drop. There's no way to drop him. Am I short?
I got 200 points playing DreamHack. That's not hard. If I were to somehow pull out 200 points on Cash Cup,
Hobbs has the pinned comment.
that's 20 points every game.
Does he really?
It's literally like 20 points per game. That's 20 bomb per game almost. That's like my solo world record. That's my solo kill record. Is 20 bomb per game. Like that's my solo kill record.
Oh, I'm still waiting for it. Still waiting. I can't do it.
Like, I got a video coming out and it's a 19 bomb duo squad game. But I gotta re-edit because I turned a 15-minute game into like.
Man, think about someone who streams on YouTube every single day. Well, doesn't have it. Me.
Yeah,
let's go.
So you know people don't play this game for comp because it's probably not for things. Slash someone that had even this amount of loot would probably kill me again.
At least I have that one feature where you guys can donate if I upload a video after stream. Has anyone tried the viewer applause yet? Anybody? It's on Android and computer. Has anyone tried it yet? Anyone?
I hit it!
Someone
Like-
that donates a lot. I want you to try it. Just let me know how it works, okay? Because I can give feedback on the feature, right? Like, somebody can, like, test it out and let me know what they think. I can send feedback back to YouTube about it. So, yeah. So if you're on Android or computer, and any video I upload or stream, there should be an applause button. You won't see it right now on the stream, because it's a stream. But like after a stream, or after a video, you can donate. It's called applause. I want someone to try it, and then like give me feedback on it, because I can like use your feedback to make the feature better. You know.
No, I've got more placement points. That's the thing is that I need to. I missed. I'm low-key and thinking about switching to controller. And don't even ask why. Aim assist is overpowered times a million. There's friends I can never beat in an aim battle that I've beaten on a controller. Not hard. I know that's
Is that a bug?
faggot knows that this is the best house. But he's still dropping you.
Oh, let's go. That's a W in the chat. That is a W. He didn't even have a chance to breathe there, bro. He just was like, what's up? You didn't have a chance to react, bro. Lead only.
No, I didn't build! I didn't build!
Again?
I have mats! If I didn't get a charge every time. You know, if I didn't get a charge every time, I'd be fine. I took a great pump over a legendary charge. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I do feel bad for that guy. He literally got sniped and then I just shockwaved and LMG'd him. No chance to react though. No chance. Wow, that missed. What? Bad idea.
My aim is not that bad. I swear it should bloom. I don't creative, I guarantee you that I can track. I might need a lot of suns for tracking.
No damage, of course. That's a great pump.
Dude, trading. Okay, I would whine about that, but like, I haven't got a pump this whole time. I take a great pump over legendary charge. I cannot play the charge. It is the weirdest feeling ever, especially when you haven't played keyboard and mouse on enough. Yeah.
Man.
He's like, where's my charge? Where's my charge? And he's like, I want a charge. I'm like,
Not taking that fight. I have a great pump. Great
okay,
pump.
I've had one pump, but like, it didn't count.
Man. Note to self, if you have a great pump, only push unless
What the? How? These kids don't even need opportunity. I can't see them. You're like a nigger in the dark.
like 180.
Why didn't W key? I just don't.
Favorite solo drop spot? I mean, I don't know, like Slurpee probably. I like Craggy as well. Why are so many people going Craggy? Dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's, yes.
But if I could have seen that kid, I would have fought him normally. He's that nigger in the dark!
Alright, full shield.
Can't see a nigger in the dark.
Not bad.
Really shouldn't be saying what I'm saying. I feel bad for anybody who enjoying my stream. We were. I'm sorry, I'm not racist. I swear I'm not. It's just I get pissed off and say things I shouldn't. No, I was playing a tournament W King because that's what I need to do. The problem is I can't key. Like I don't have good aim at all. Like I don't know what is my problem. Like I've been playing keyboard for 5 months. I probably like maybe I'd okay. Here's the thing: if I had played keyboard and mouse before Fortnite and I had at least gotten like used to the aim, like flick too often, I get jump scared. It's fun. This is a game where every shot counts. Every stinking aim check counts.
Nobody has a perfect on.
No! I had no opportunity! I want one chance, I flip my ramp, but he phases right through it! I'm done. This game sucks. I'm switching to Warzone. I swear I have a better chance at Warzone on keyboard and mouse. Even though you can't play keyboard and mouse on Warzone. It's the sad part. I didn't my piece of wood broke yet. Can I have some scuff marks? This is my worst tournament ever. Yes, 100%. Like, I don't know what it is about me trying to play a game for a living, but I cannot do it.
Wait, I'm getting double teamed. Why am I getting pushed by... Two different kids, bro.
If I were to drop a 20 bomb, everyone in the matches, I still can't do it. I have to drop 30 bomb. I'm not dropping 30 bomb. 3 games in a row. Once I get the biggest bots in the world.
Yep. Makes sense, bro.
Fastest I've ever pounded one of these.
Game 5.
You're in game 6? I'm on game 7. Then we get off for the night. Probably just gonna take a break till Wednesday.
Honestly.
Like, if I take a break, I mean, like, I love playing Fortnite. I love playing the game. Like, if I were to play the game, I need something fun to do. Because I want to play, but I also don't want to play. I'd probably get off today, go watch YouTube, and go to sleep at like 8. And feel way better for school the next day. But I'd be so bored out of my mind thinking about Fortnite. I'd get on. I want to get better, I just don't know how. Like, I aim train, I have no one to play box fights with.
PC only. So this tournament, it's split up into PC and Xbox, PlayStation, mobile. So there's a PC one, there's a PlayStation, Xbox, mobile one. So I'm playing the PC one. So I assume most of these kids are keyboard and mouse. Oh wait, mobile's with PC now? What? No, I thought mobile's still with Xbox and PlayStation. With FNCS and casual. Maybe not. Start robot eliminated somebody. And I would just quit this tournament if that happens. His kids are good at this, but it could be a slip for all I know.
I swear! I get double teamed! So sick and tired of it. Like, my mentality has been good lately. Well, was good, but lately it's just been horrible. Like, I just don't want. I'm done. I'm not playing today. I'm gonna go play Apex. I'm gonna stream it.